Lately, there's been a lot of debate regarding the immigration crisis that's going on in South. Seems like a lot of Central American children are coming over the border. The reason for this is pretty complex. Obviously, the way of life down there isn't quite up to par with American standards. So, looking for opportunities, parents sending their children over here think that they will have a better life. Difficult situation to solve. Right now, politicians on both ends are putting in their 2 cents. Some are very rigid with the rules, others are more lenient. The Immigration Neutralization Act, the body of law governing current immigration policy, provides for an annual worldwide limit of 675,000 permanent immigrants, with certain exceptions for close family members. Okay, so that is a lot of people that can come here legally. The federal government estimates that 90,000 unoccupied immigrant children will cross the border on their own this year, 10 times the numbers a few years ago. This is all according to the Citizens Defense Citizenship and immigrationpolicyissues.com. CBS News traveled to the border town of McKinney, Texas, considering the epicenter of the current surge, to find out more about these immigrants and why they are coming. They're under the impression that they will be helped if they come here. Now, I'm not up to par on all the laws and everything like that. However, in the border stations in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas, supplies like infant formula, Pedialyte make certain areas resemble a daycare center. At the same time, children are packed into rooms that are only intended for a few. So the living conditions down there are definitely not ideal. According to CBN.com, CBN News, a 15-year-old boy said he traveled 1,500 miles from Honduras to find work in the United States and provide a better life for his mom. So when we think of children, I'm sure there are some young children, but it looks like they're mostly young teenagers and things like that. He also explained how, there are rumors down there that these children will be made citizens immediately, which is not necessarily true, but those rumors ran rapid throughout the country. And oftentimes people think that it is cheap to get to the border. Coming from Central America to the American border usually costs about $4,000 per child. So these parents are saving forever to try to get their children across the border. Alright, so what do we do with this thing? What do we do with this crisis, okay? Well, a lot of people think, most people think, that they should be sent back, okay? But that's not what America was founded on, okay? We were founded on allowing immigrants to come here. One thing that I would do regarding all immigrants, whether they're children or adults, would be, process them quickly, okay? Make sure that they do not have criminal records, extensive background checks. If they pass the background checks, they can become citizens. Once they become citizens, they can pay taxes. Once they pay taxes, they can add to the structure of America. The problem with illegal immigration is the fact that these people are undocumented and don't pay taxes. Okay? I don't think it's an issue of race or things like that. It's more so that they're not feeding in, they're only taking out of the American economy. And some people may argue that, they're paying sales tax on certain items, and that is correct. However, income tax is a huge deduction. If these illegal immigrants are all getting paid under the table for cheap wages, that also takes away jobs. Being in California now, I listen to kids talk, and I say, hey, why don't you get a job? What am I going to get for a job? I said, what do you mean, what are you going to get for a job? We'll go work at a restaurant, dishwash, deliver papers, do what I did growing up. But a lot of those jobs are taken by the illegal immigrants, which is okay, except that they're illegal, and they're not paying taxes. Put them on the books. If they're not criminals, let them be citizens. Plain and simple, okay? All these kids at the border right now, this is terrible. According to certain reports, there's disease festering, there's lice, there's whooping cough going around, among other things going on. Some people think that the Catholic Church should get involved. They have some of the most money in the world. Maybe they could help find ways to shelter these people rather than have the government fit the bill. Okay, right now it seems that in our society, everybody is just saying, hey, throw money at it, start programs, and make it better, okay? We can't look like that anymore. America's going to go broke, and the foundation of America is going to crumble. Okay. Our president, the wars that are going on in the world, he has a tough situation. There's no question about it. But something's got to be done. Again, I say, screen them for background checks. They're not criminals. Make them citizens. Put them on the book.